All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ones, beautiful hearts. Welcome to this energy field that your heart is creating with us. Doesn't that feel luscious and wonderful? Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for your heart light. So, this heart light is our connection to source, it is our connection to our higher self, it's our connection to our soul. More importantly, than our soul. The higher self is way ahead of us. It is our direct link to source. And when we feel into our higher self, our ego mind checks out. We override that ego mind. And so that's what we're going to experience today so we can feel our true essence. So I am so grateful that you're here today. And I just want to say that with so much going on in our world right now. Um, you may not be engaging in it consciously. Maybe you're checking in on the news, maybe you're not. My personal story, my training in life as a journalist is I I keep a tab, I keep a finger on the pulse. And so what I noticed last week is that really disturbs my energy field. It disturbed my heart. It disturbed my connection to my higher self. And so what did I do? I went into my sacred heart and I dropped the ego mind and I just went into a sense of presence, a sense of this heart light. So as we are here to protect our heart light, radiate our heart light, at what point does our ego mind come in and start to take over? Well, the ego mind is all that in fear. And would you say that there's a huge program going on right now to put us into fear, to put us into separation? Yes. And so, as we are here in this energetic field, we're going to cultivate our heart light within us, to drop dense, heavy feelings within us, and then radiate out our love to wherever it is needed on the planet. I hope we can get through this. Oh my goodness. This is a safe, energetic container for us. And that is why my heart is so wide open right now. So, one thing I want you to realize, all of us, there is nothing to fix, there's nothing to analyze too much. What we're going to do here is feel. We're going to feel our energy system. And so, no matter where you are in your day or what you're doing, you have arrived exactly right here. And that's what's so special. So, this field that we are creating today truly supports our energy and it supports the energy for Gaia. So, right now, with this beautiful 741 hertz frequency playing, let's take a moment to come in and let's take a moment to breathe. So, for this, I invite you to close your eyes because when we close our eyes, we feel, we sense that beauty within us. It's so safe to close our eyes. And so we're going to reconnect with this beautiful essence of us. We're going to elevate our frequency and just know you, together with us, again, is creating this powerful field. And so as we breathe, take a deep, long breath in and just allow yourself to exhale love. And as you come in and take another deep breath, breathe in peace. Inhaling peace. Hold it for a moment. Feel the energy as you hold that breath and relax as you hold that breath. We're relaxing and exhaling love. A few more minutes like this, beautiful hearts. Inhaling peace. holding it for a moment, yet relaxing and exhaling. Love. And I invite you to continue with this rhythm of love, breathing in peace, holding it, relaxing as you hold it, and exhaling. And so now I want you to feel this breath breathing in through your heart and out through that heart center. Already this calms us down, balances the nervous system, calms the vagus nerve, which then relaxes our entire body. Now, as you continue breathing in peace and exhaling love, I invite you to scan your body, not just this physical body. Start there, but also include the emotional body and the mental body. Allow the healing frequencies of 741 hertz to assist you in identifying lower frequencies within your body. These lower frequencies, what are they? Gently approach the frequency, identifying where it is. Is it somewhere in your body? Or does it feel more like it's in your emotional body? And in the mental body? Is there an ache? Is there a sadness? In this moment, we're looking for the lower energies that knock us off kilter, unbeknownst to us. Is there anything that feels tight or heavy? Or are you tired? Is there anything that exhausts you? There's nothing to fix here. We're simply going to move closer to that frequency as you identify what that is within you. And there's no analysis. We're not going to analyze it. We're just going to identify and witness and observe. And there's no story here. The story is the ego mind. We are sensing lower density energies in our field. And we're noticing the sensation. So allow your body to speak. Before your mind explains anything, your body is speaking to you. Your body knows. And I am certain that because of this observation, perhaps you're already starting to feel a release. So what we're going to do now without amplifying anything is move closer. Move closer to the sensation, the lower frequency sensation. What is it? Is it emotion? Is it mental strife? What does feel strained right now? We're going to name the inner strain. Oh my gosh, for me, there's many words coming. What is your inner strain? And again, we're not reliving anything here. We're just sensing it. And is it yours? Wow, that could be a big one. Is it yours? Or is it part of your empathy, your empathic self that you're sensing in the collective of our beautiful planet. I want you to name it. Is it yours? Is it genetic? Is it ancestral? Is it within your body? But it's not you. It's not your true essence. That's your genetics. Things that trigger us. Many different things. So just take a moment now. I'm going to be silent as you continue to name. Just put a little name on that. Is it anger? Is it frustration? What is it? And where does it come from? To assist you here as you continue to name these feelings and sensations, breathing in peace. Exhaling love. Just a few more moments. Identifying any other things. I don't know about you, beautiful hearts, but there's much going on in my field as well. It's not just one thing. It seems to snowball at times. For me, we'll have everyone share, but right now I'm seeing how one little frustration actually gets very sticky and snowballs. That's what I'm sensing. What are you sensing right now? And again, is it yours? No. We continue to breathe because right now we're no longer going to hold this. We're going to allow it and release it. So take a deep breath in again and feel this coming into your heart center, feeling it. Softening in the heart, softening, feeling the peace, and exhaling love. Softening. Keep breathing here and allow that breath to begin to move the energy of these frequencies. And so now here we are, as we can start to lift these frequencies. We're going to go into our sacred heart even more. So as you continue breathing through your heart space, allow this to be free and deep. Free and deep. And with every breath, feel the release of that denser energy. Now imagine, as we're still breathing, we're still releasing. There's a little bit deeper work to do. And this is where your imagination, no ego mind, but your imagination of your most beautiful place on the planet, your most beautiful scene in an environment. This can be a physical place on Earth, or it could be a place that you see and you know in your heart. Take a look around you. It's so incredibly beautiful. Notice the frequency of the beauty of this environment. It feels like home. It is so perfect. Take a look around and see what that is. Your beautiful environment. Maybe some of you already know this and come here often. If this is your first time here, Remember this because you are going to return here frequently as you elevate into your heart space in all ways, always. Feeling the healing frequencies of this beautiful, safe space. I want you to turn 180 degrees and look around. And over there you begin to see it. It's a temple. This is your temple. Move closer to this temple. This is your temple of the Sacred Heart. And so as you move closer, begin to look at the features. Oh, it's so exquisite. Your personal private temple. Wow. And as you're moving closer, we're going to go inside this area and just take a notice. What is your temple made out of? Can you feel the beauty and the love? And can you see the design? What is that design? And as we move even closer to it, is there a door? Or is the entrance open? Whatever it is, beautiful heart, feel the energy shift as you move inside this sacred temple. Ooh, feel it. Come inside. Take a look around. Wow. I want you to notice on the walls of this temple, there are alcoves. Alcoves of the Heart Temple. And anyone in your life and everyone in your life has a special alcove. Do you see their name on a little plaque in an alcove in your heart? There's much deeper work we can do here. And as you return to the Sacred Heart Temple, you can post a new plaque with someone's name on it. And your heart light forever radiates love, compassion, and gratitude to the name on the plaque. And as you take a look around this heart temple and the millions of alcoves, maybe you begin to see some names. Maybe some names are one that triggers the ego mind. And maybe you see loving names. They're all here, beautiful heart. Can you even see some names you've never seen? That's a name of a human you've passed on the street. Yes, complete strangers, hold space in our heart. Amplify that space with love in that personal alcove. Now, do you sense the power of your heart light? And as you look around at this sacred temple, this alcove of the heart, there in the middle is a beautiful pedestal. And I want you to look at that pedestal and find the alcove of you. Ah, that's your inner child. And you may see more than one inner child. You may see inner childs of past lives. Radiate your heart light. Feel this love. And now on this pedestal, standing next to it, you're going to call in the frequency of your higher self. We're dropping everything. We're dropping thoughts. We're relaxing. Feel, feel, feel. How do you greet your higher self? Let's take a few private moments here in communion. The soul is a lower version of the higher self. The higher self is all of it. See if you can sense or differentiate the energy of your soul and now advance that into the energy of your higher self. And in the next few private moments, I want you to ask your higher self what you need to know in this moment. Do so now. Ask what you need in this moment. Now I want you to ask your higher self, is there a problem? Is there a problem? Is there a problem? Notice the frequency. Now, I want you to ask your higher self, why? Why has this energy that we cleared earlier, that we noticed and identified in our body, in our form, in our field, is there? Why? Why is that in my field? Why? And listen for the message. Why does this affect me? Why is this in my field? Notice how the answer that you're receiving is pure healing. Pure healing. Now we're going to ask our higher self to beam us, send us a beam of energy, a radiation of energy. Ask your higher self now to give you a sensation of light, and a sensation of peace, a sensation of love, whatever it is. Can you feel it? Continue to work with this. Continue to let the energy flow. You are receiving. Feel this in your heart with every breath, breathing in higher self energy and exhaling love. Beautiful. Now, ask your higher self if there's a mantra for you in your life at this moment, or maybe it's even a message, advice, a tip. What do you need to know now for your highest good? Or what can you do now for the highest good of all? Take a private moment and receive that beautiful message. This is your essence, which knows all. Beautiful. I want you, if you're able, it's always a great idea to write down the message because we will forget. Like a dream, it could just evaporate. We think we'll remember it. But if you're able to take a moment and write it down, what did you receive? And now, focus again inside your Sacred Heart Temple. And remember this feeling within the temple. Remember the feeling of your higher self connection. This is the feeling that shifts everything. transmutes all lower frequencies and overrides the egoic mind always, in all ways. Now, as you are in this Sacred Heart Temple, feeling the energy of your higher self, take one last look around. See if anything sticks out at you. Maybe there's a name in one of the alcoves that you can send extra love to. Notice the power of your heart light. Wow. This is the power of your love. And it's so beautiful. Breathing in the heart. Exhaling love. Thank you. I want you to, now as you turn around fully inside your Sacred Heart Temple, looking at the beauty and the grandeur, no matter the size of your temple. And finally, look up. Look up. Look up at your temple of the heart. What do you see? This is you. This is your connection to all that is, the quantum field, if we want to call it that. The unknown. This is the energy of creation. Spend a moment here bathing in this frequency. And breathing free and deep. Inhaling peace. Exhaling love. Fill your heart temple with golden light. It's already there, but just begin to see the energy of this Sacred Heart Temple blazing with a golden light. Feel. Feel the higher self stepping into the space behind your eyes. And with your eyes still closed, look around with closed eyes and imagine what the higher self is seeing. What does the higher self sense? This is embodiment. Once more, ask the higher self, is there a problem? And what do you get? So now remember this feeling of your higher self looking through your physical eyes. Eyes are still closed. Do you feel your eyes energized or softened? What do they feel like? Thank you for looking through your eyes with the frequency of your higher self. Take another deep breath, beautiful heart. And it's time to come back into our awakened consciousness. But as we do, hold this frequency. Notice what this frequency has done. And as you look out at the worldly events, or any event, or anything, any issue in your world, in the life of you, and you radiate your heart light through your eyes and your heart and your hand and your feet and on your ears. Let's place a filter of love, of discernment, so that nothing gets in our field of light. And our vocal cords, our blue-ray vocal cords. Feel your higher self moving your vocal cords. With this, you are allowed right now to hum. You could say the word calm, calm, in a long tone. Calm. And as you say that tone, can you feel the vibration in your chest? Calm. This is the frequency of your higher self. Embodied higher self. In this moment, we are unified. And what we're building right here, we can flex like a muscle and always come back to and continue to build and deepen this connection. So in deep gratitude, thank your higher self. And know your higher self is always looking, listening, speaking, and feeling. And that overrides all thought. Thought is the ego mind. Will is the divine mind. One last moment with your higher self in deep, deep, deep gratitude. And I want you to take a breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Wow. All right, beautiful hearts. I would love for you to share. I would love for you to share. As you know, as we started today, in my own personal world, it was very energetically, but I feel 360 degrees different, and I hope you do too. Let's share. I see beautiful hearts.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Zoom user.
It's Mary,
Sorry, what is it?
Marianne.
Marianne. Hi, Marianne.
Um, oh, that was powerful. Thank you. Um, when we were coming into the meditation and I was feeling my body, I could feel the frustration, fatigue, self-judgment, self-loathing, and um, judgments. And so I was just asking my higher self to help me. And I was asking the white buffalo calf woman to help me, as well as the angels and dragons to uh, give me a miracle. And and then I started feeling sadness coming up and um, and then just self-love and I could feel something in my throat. Um, Leaving, and I was feeling a bit remorse over a past relationship as well. That was leaving as well.
Did you find a plaque in the alcove of your heart for that past relationship? Did you see that name on the plaque?
It was an ex-partner of mine, and I just felt like apologizing to him.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's a healing right there.
Mhm.
So, since you're unmuted and anyone else who wants to share some of the questions that we ask the higher self, I'm very curious. What was the message? Did you get a message? Did you get a mantra? Did you feel the energy? Did you feel the eyes? And is there a problem? What did your higher self say? What did you get?
Hmm.
See, you're thinking about it. Maybe it didn't come in words.
I was,
It seems like it came in a frequency for you.
yeah, it felt like I was just allowing feelings to come up and letting them go.
Mm-hmm.
So I was allowing the healing to happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So thank you for sharing. And how do you feel now?
Light.
Excellent. That's the energy work. That's the energy work. We don't have to carry anything. Thank you, Marianne. Anything else you want to share?
I feel like the energy's right at my crown right now and it's like almost ready to pop.
Receive, continue to receive, receive. It's divine energy. It's still coming in. It's coming in. You're getting something. It's divine. We did a lot of work here. It might not seem that way, but when we work with the higher self, it's really amazing. And so, for all of us here, I invite you to, after we complete this session today, to go into, to maybe write notes, but be very gentle with yourself and relook at that message that you got from the higher self. I'm very curious. And so, maybe Jane, I saw your hand up. Is that right? Was that right? Okay. I would like to, and anyone, you can unmute yourself or you can raise your hand. But for me, when I ask my higher self, is there a problem? There's never a friggin' problem. There's never a problem. And so that is our divine essence coming through. And Marianne, that's what you're feeling. That's why your crown is lit up and buzzing right now. Because the energy's coming in. Let it come in. Let it come all the way into your heart. Let it go down to your pinky toe, right? Embody it. Excellent. Okay, Jane, we're ready for you now, goddess.
I came in late, but I jumped right in. And I came in when I was in the temple, and have a temple, and I saw the alcove, and you mentioned the alcove and what's in the alcove. And I saw crystals, and I saw animals and the elementals. That was in the alcove. And then you said to look up, and I looked up and I saw like the Big Dipper and the seven Kumara and Sirius, the star. And you said, "What do you see?" And what I saw coming from the Big Dipper was like, the trailings from fireworks coming down like blessings. And that's what I got, that this was blessings.
Oh.
And so it was a very beautiful experience that I had, even in the couple of minutes that I was in the meditation. So you had set the stage with such energy. So thank you for that.
Thank you. It was your higher self facilitating that energy as well. All right. Um, I got there that if you are in your Sacred Heart Temple and you're looking up at the ceiling of your Sacred Heart Temple and you're seeing the Big Dipper, what does that tell you?
The
What
visitors.
what does it tell you?
Ladies.
She's from there. You're from there. I think you're from Sirius.
Oh my goodness, that's so interesting. I didn't know you
Yeah.
were talking to me. I thought you were talking to everybody.
Well, I am talking to everybody, but you're the one who's. But no, that's what I got when you said that. I was like, bam, wow. And so then maybe go explore some of the star systems around the Big Dipper, or and then you said Sirius. So there's a pathway through the central suns to this planet through Venus, and that's how our souls traverse through the universe. So I believe that you are connected to Sirius and absolutely the Big Dipper, especially if you saw fireworks or trailings like that. Wow, that's cool. I would love to hear what people saw when they looked up in their temple. When I did this, oh my God, it had to be 15 years ago. It floored me. I saw a wormhole, and in it was an alcove, those little alcoves with the names of every human being I ever passed, ever in all past lives. And it was extraordinary. It was like, it had me crying my eyes out. All right. So, what did you see? I see Susan has her hand up. And Tamara or Tarana, you are unmuted. If you want to speak, I'll get to you next,
I
okay?
don't have to. No, I don't have to. It's okay.
Oh, you're unmuted. We're going to have you. In the kind while, I want to invite Susan to unmute, and you can share, Susan. Hi. And you're muted. Here, I'll ask you to unmute and it'll pop something up on your screen. Oh, there's two
All
of
right,
you.
I got it. Go ahead.
Hi,
Susan
Loren.
and- Oh, this is Susan. This is Susan and Bob.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Long
my
time
gosh,
no
it's so
see.
good to see you. Yes, hi.
Oh, it was beautiful. Mine, the temple looked like a golden chalice. And I had beautiful crystals. And I had this real neat, deep purple chair I could sit on. I could recline back. And when I looked in the archives, I saw one of them. I saw Bob standing there waving, but he was like in
Oh.
gold.
Yes.
And I went,
of
okay,
course.
he had to come along. And the other ones I had seen my
Soulmates.
deceased relatives who are gone now, but they're always with me. I got the message from my higher self, of my sight problem, which I've been working on. So they told me I have to accept it for the way it is right now because of the gift. They're working on me. My gift is I will be working between the two worlds, heaven and earth, but I will be able to go over and take people over to actually the other side and go through the same door and come back. So they let my central vision right now seeing both worlds. They said, accept this for now, it will change. And when I looked up, I saw the angels because they said, right now, we have you on the other side.
Mhm.
And we have to bring you over here so that you can accept what's happening right now and not be frustrated anymore. So when I looked up, I saw the dome of heaven. The angels were there. Everybody was there. And I felt such peace. And they said, and for some reason, you had to facilitate this today. So I understood more about why my eyesight is the way it is right now. And I know down the road it's going to change back to somewhat normal. But right now I'm seeing both sides of the coin. My main message was accept what's happening now and don't get frustrated or sad. Just be peaceful with it.
Accept it. That is so beautiful, Susan. That is so beautiful. And I know you've been at this for a while, and something came in my field recently that I want to share with you for anybody. Do you know who RJ Spina is? Have you heard of him?
Yes,
RJ,
no wait.
RJ Spina. RJ Spina. He wrote a book called Self-Healing and others. Change Your Mind. He's very Joe Dispenza-like. In fact, his experience is very similar to Joe Dispenza, and he used his mind to reverse permanent paralysis. And he walks and he runs and he speaks today. He's totally perfect. And so you doing what you're doing right here with this work, that's the path. That's how he does it. So you're on the path. I just want to share that with you.
And that really touches my heart. For some reason, I know we've had past lives together, but whenever you do stuff like this, it just sends me to a whole nother plane. So thank you for that.
Thank
so
you.
Now I know I have to accept what is happening and not push it away. And by the way, the other side is very beautiful and peaceful.
There you go. Wow. Wow.
It's nothing here like on Earth. I know that much.
You're so brave. Thank you so much.
I said next time I come down here, I'm not having any parties. I'm not drinking. I'm reading the fine print on the contract.
And what does that say? Shine your light no matter what. What is the fine print?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. So here I am. But thank you. That
Thank you,
was a beautiful
Susan.
process, but they showed me now what I have to do, and I shouldn't be afraid. I was really afraid, and now I'm at peace with it.
That is so good. And you guys, this is you doing it. I just created the space for it, but this is you. This is embodiment. This is your higher self. This is your true essence. It's beyond your soul. This is your energy connected directly to source energy, God, the divine, whatever we want to call it. And it has this beautiful healing frequency. And so now you know how to connect with it always. So, and did anyone find, thank you for sharing, Susan.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I want to hear, thank you. I want to hear the voice of your higher self. Did you hear it? For me, it's a no nonsense voice. It's no nonsense. It's like, it's not emotional. It's just no nonsense. For that, let's go to Krisha. Hi, Krisha.
Hi, Loren. Thank you. That was beautiful. I thank you for the question, because I wasn't sure where to start. There's so much. There's so much. My higher self was just so beautiful. So beautiful, her energy. And her energy is very gentle and very loving. And I did hear her voice. Yeah, no problems. There's never there's no problems.
Was she laughing when she said that?
No, she was pretty serious, like matter
No
of fact.
No, yeah,
Not
no
quite
nonsense.
like, yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's like, no. And it's matter of fact, it's like, no. Why would that be a problem?
Yeah,
Cool.
why would it be a problem? Why would it be a discussion? It's like, no, there's no problems. So ever, like, there's no problems. So, and that sunk deep into my heart, that and she said, you are loved. That, that's the whole message of you are loved, was so strong. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Peace. Om, peace, peace. Om. That was the mantra. Very important to say at the start and at the finish of the day for me, especially as I go off to sleep. Releasing that, because for me, I released a lot of fear that I felt it in the deep pit of my stomach, and most of it was not mine.
Very
it was
good.
not mine.
Very good. Where do you think it came from? Ancestors or outside?
Both. Like, I saw the timelines, especially on my father's side, going back like over 300 and some odd lifetimes. Like, I saw that timeline there. Yeah.
Wow,
So it was deep.
And our bodies are literally carrying these genetics.
Yeah.
We came into a physical template based on the egg and the sperm that got us here. Yeah. And all the other eggs and sperms that got us here. So, no, and so it's genetic. And so that's very important healing then. And then the higher self just going, no. So we can override it. And again, Krisha, for you, I'm going to recommend the book, R.J. Spina, Spina.
Okay.
Self-healing. You guys, oh my gosh, it's, it's, you don't have to need something to heal, because I think his message is like a connecting to the higher self. And he has physical proof that when he does that, he commands the energy and he is in charge of his life now. So, but you did great work today. So it's not yours. What did you see when you looked up at the temple when you looked up?
When I looked up, like, my temple is quartz, yet there's the vibrations come through different colors and so forth. So when I looked up, I saw the red and felt the vibration of the heart, of my own heart, and it was pulsation, and it was like raining down that red pulsations of the heart. Yeah.
Wow.
And for me, that was, sorry, that was just,
you're a crystal. You are a crystal.
Well, I'm just feeling that. That feels beautiful. In my alcove, like I didn't see people first, like they came after, but it was the Holy Grail, and then it was a whole bunch of angels. So the angels weren't
Wow.
above, like the heart was above, and then showering down, but the Holy Grail, Christ consciousness, the angels were in the alcoves surrounding me. And then I saw literally like um hallways hallways of people that I know or do know or will know. Like they were in the hallways and beyond, in that expansive way.
Yeah, see? So, what does this teach us? This teaches us that people, whether we like them or not, are absolutely part of our heart. So, what are we going to do with that? The higher self says just put a little plaque in your alcove and send them love. The
And speaking of love, for me, the inner child, that moment
inner
with
child.
the inner child was very, very important because she's been coming up lately. The last, but part of all the woundedness and so forth. So I've been very present with her, and to see her in that temple and to see like her light and her healing was very powerful and very special to be in there right beside like the higher self, just feeling the love.
Yeah, to me that came up pretty surprising. It came up but they're my little, because one of my issues was definitely related to my inner child, and it was like, oh my goodness. But then you know what? I see the inner child of many past lives too. Really good work though. Um, I see the inner childs as part of the pedestal. Like I saw an image of a heart on the pedestal, and peeking out of it were all these little girls and boys. So it's our inner childs. Wow. Okay. Beautiful work. Thank you,
Thank
Krisha.
you.
I see Shirley is unmuted. Shirley, do you want to share?
Yes, I will. It's first time with you.
Thank you.
Can you
Nice to
hear
meet
me?
you.
Can you hear
Yes.
me? Yes. Um, I didn't have all the visual because I think I went in and out, but overall, just extreme peace. And when I went to my higher self, um, just affirming where I am on the ascension path, and gave me Om Mani Padme Hum, which is not something I chant, but that's what I was given. And
Wow.
and then I'm in the temple because I must have left for a while, and my temple was quartz crystal pure quartz crystal. And when I looked up, there was the Vesica Pisces with the two circles, not just the middle, but it actually had the two circles at the top. I'm usually, when I see things at the top, it usually opens like a pyramid, and energy comes down. And I don't walk. Um, and part of what my higher self said, that I just need to continue to slow down, and just sort of be in that place of creation, be in the place of creation. So it's like, and I don't struggle with that. I know you're talking about recreating the body. I have a very different take from whatever reason. Thy will be done. I really am trusting that whatever I have experienced in this life, which has had a few, near death experiences, a couple, that it's taken care of. I don't even know how to say it. I don't want to do it with the mind. I want to just do it with my heart. And so I'm just saying it was just so peaceful. Everything was so peaceful, like just so peaceful. It's only for the whole time, but I did leave for part of it, which is very unusual for me. I usually am very present, present, present. And then when you said look in an alcove, because I didn't hear the other part, it was take care of the animals. Take care of the animals. That was the message. Um, so anyway, I'm grateful. It was very, and I'll have to see what the Om Mani Padme Hum. I only had one other time where I saw a past life with another high dimensional healer, where we were Tibetan and we got buried in snow, and
Oh
the
my
way we
goodness.
and the way we got out was by chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. We melted the snow. We melted the
Wow.
snow. And he's a person that's written 12th dimensional book. But I really saw that my life with him, we had got buried and then just chant this and we melted. We melted so we could get out. Anyway, so that's the only time I've ever really worked with Om Mani Padme Hum that I remember. So anyway, just wanted to share that my
Wow.
first time.
Okay. I am sensing, I could be wrong, but I'm sensing you're totally you had a life in Tibet. Maybe you left Tibet. Maybe that's why you got buried in snow. I don't know. That's for you to go
Yeah,
explore.
yeah,
But Om Mani Padme Om is it's a life force energy prayer and it's powerful. And that's why your soul gave that to you. Wow, that makes me want to cry. Wow. Like, I just love that where you don't know what that means, but then, oh, yeah, you remember past life, but that's what you were given today. See, we can't make this stuff up.
yeah,
That's why this
yeah,
is so beautiful.
yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. And I thought the Vesica Pisces, because I always bless everything with the Vesica Pisces. I do everything. The computer, my water, food, all that. But it felt like they were saying when I looked up, it was like I was in the creative womb of the original womb of creation. And that's what was available to me.
Yes, that and so when you said you looked up and saw the Vesica Pisces, I got that right away too. Like you are a creation. And then a part of me is like, does anyone else here sense that Shirley is like of the Elohim family? Like
Yes.
Elohim. Have you thought of yourself as Elohim?
Uh, for years and years and years as part of that. That's very interesting. Also serious with Sanat Kumar. I always say he's my father. I've said that for I don't know. Well, let me see. My daughter's 47. I've said it for 47 years, but I've always had this with the Elohim. It's just in my heart. I don't know. It's always been there with the Elohim at the beginning of time for this earth, for this
Ah, that's
creation.
so cool.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
cool. That's so cool. Sanat Kumara is one of my guides as well, and for years, and I call it part of the Sofa Council because there's five main guides, and Sanat Kumara is one of my guides, and he never really said much. I would just feel into his energy. He would just be sitting there smiling at me. But then October of 2024, when I went to him, I was doing all my guides, and he just looked at me and said, "It's time to get busy." And my whole world shifted and blah, 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 and I'm like, wow, Sanat Kumara warned me of that. So interesting. I bet we're all related to Sanat Kumara. Well,
Some level, I think of the original ones that came with him to help planet Earth.
uh,
That's been my feeling. But I've always said he's my father, like literally my father. It's like it's been very interesting. And now I work with Sanat and Luce of the Grand Central Sun. And
uh,
so I go, okay, Sanat, is that your higher self now? Like your higher self? Because that's beyond this universe, right? So it's I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad I did this today. I was called to do it. Very thankful.
I'm,
Very
I'm glad everyone did it today because, the intention was to also radiate this light out to the world. But because we did what we did, we're automatically doing that. Because I don't know about you guys, but last week, like I said, I like to peek at the news, but it tore me up. It tore me up. Literally not being able to sleep and all this stuff. And then I just decided I'm putting my foot down and we're going to raise the frequency. And I realized that what I got, is there a problem? There's no problem. But it's like, what do I need to know? I need to turn off the news. So anyway, I'm not going to go into the energies of that.
Well,
Anyway,
it's interesting. Can I just say one thing? About a
please.
year and a half ago, I stopped all news. TV, I have not had on
TV is
because
toxic, and I came from TV news. It's toxic.
I know. And
Ego.
so lately I've been saying, am I supposed to look? Because I always feel I know what's going on. It's always the feeling like there's nothing that I did not see before that is happening. So it was interesting when you were saying you check in, and I go, no, I'm just supposed to be holding the still point.
There you go. I love that. Actually, that's what I'm going to be doing as well. And I think we can all do that. This is a lesson for all of us because we are going to know if there's an earthquake, if there's we're always going to know. Social media and everything's out there. I mean, look at how we can get sucked into it. So we will know what we need to know. And I think it's really important to stay in the heart. And we've said this over and over and over and over. But I truly believe in these days right now, it is this pressure cooker and it's very Atlantean, and we can go down that road or we can go the Lemurian road and influence the planet with our love. And that's why I incarnated on this planet, to raise the frequency of this planet. And before I came in, I remember Om Mani Padme Om. I remember very clearly, wait a minute, that's all we have to do is shine our light? You're kidding me. I got that. Let's go. But then getting here, it was a different story. We can get really battered.
What if one woman said, read the fine print?
Read the fine print. You will be tested. You will be tested. You will have emotions that turn you upside down. But I loved it today because this technique, for one thing, I just want to recap and say thank you all, because this is complete right now. What we've done is very complete, and it's healing for not only us, but for so many in our field, for the animals. Thank you, Shirley, for saying take care of the animals. So it's complete. And now we know the power of our heart even more. And so when we come into our meditation, or we end our day or start our day in this heart center, feeling gratitude and feeling our hearts expand, that is the best thing that we can do. It really does help transmute lots of energies. So, all right. Well, that is our time for today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hearts. I do want to say, is there anything else? Does anyone want to share what they experienced? Do you want some insight from us? Do you want to just say this was cool? This is a quick moment if anyone wants to chime in. And if not, that's okay. Because I do thank you for joining us and for being here in this space. Again, it's so divided in our world, but we are the bridge builders, right? And we build through love. So let's remember that. Okay. All right. I see beautiful Lisa. I see Kelly. I see Donna. I see Solissa. There's Shirley, Mary Hone. I see it's changing. There's Barb, Angie, Marianne, Margaret. Hi, Margaret. Jane, Gloria, Jaya. I hope I said your name right. Jaya, Haya, Jaya, Daria. Daria, there's a cartoon that you look like right now with your beautiful, cute glasses. And there's Patricia. Donna, tell us about, and Tarana, tell us about that. Those are healing hands of light, right, Donna? Wow.
Yes, I was at a retreat center with a wonderful artist instructor, and we were learning to draw with white onto black, which is kind of a different. And that's what I sensed from what the reading she led us into. And I've been a Reiki master over 30 years, so I just wanted to, just the energy was coming. And when I hear stories where people have needs, I start getting warm and just really wanting to reach out. So sometimes when I hear things, I just show this and wish people well.
Wow, that's powerful. We can feel and sense that energy. And so all of us, as we drive down the road, on the roads, in our towns, on the highways, Know that you're radiating your heart light through these
That's
hand
right.
chakras. Wow.
Pure love, pure love. Source is love.
Oh, and these are good for chemtrails. Watch what happens when you send unconditional love to a chemtrail without any reliance on the outcome. Just do it. Pure love. Don't judge. Maybe you look away and then look back and be like, wow. All right.
Great.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, beautiful Reiki masters you are. You are light workers of love. And I'm so grateful for all of you. And thank you all for who are joining us as well in our Zoom room without your cameras. I see all your beautiful names and I just send you so much love and I'm in deep gratitude for you. What we did today was so uplifting. I hope you're feeling that and I hope you remember to take some moments for yourself to even feel into this even more and share your love with the world. Thank you. We're going to be doing these gatherings like this as we see fit. And I look forward to seeing you all again as well. Thank you, beautiful hearts, for being here. So beautiful to see you. iPhone de Gloria. Bienvenidos, Gloria. Gracias. Okay, beautiful hearts.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Abrazos. Okay. As Marianne, bye. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful afternoon. Thanks for your light today.